Коля. Помоги мне!
That looks like the target.
Протез. Я его сделал. Это мой шедевр. Обычные протезы. Это скучно. Я специалист по бионике.
Great. If there's nothing in the way overhead, you should be able to fold him.
Можно сказать, что это не протез, а бионическая рука.
Target extraction confirmed. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Tarragon, a type of medicinal plant. It contains trace amounts of a benzodiazepine derivative that's the active ingredient in pentazemin.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Extraction failed.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction failed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived. Never base.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Development project has been added.
My extraction target is a no-show. Cannot risk waiting any longer. I gotta pull out for now.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod, on station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Area of operations.
Departing.
Mission complete. Great work. The engineer we rescued has been extremely cooperative. The guys on the R&D team are glad to have him aboard. Thing is, his specialty isn't mechanics, but something called bionics, engineering based on biology. He's already submitted a proposal for modifying your prosthetic arm. If you're interested, go ahead and give the development order.
hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that... Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but...
I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now, but this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men, basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The mother base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cipher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cipher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big FU. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full of venom. The days of naked snake are long gone. Welcome back, Venom Snake. This world still needs you. The arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah, at the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah, the doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get. Here, Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah, at the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah, the doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon.
Deploying.
U.S. military's new weapon codenamed Honeybee. The CIA put it in the hands of the Hamid group of Mujahideen, but the Hamid fighters were wiped out. The Honeybee must still be hidden at their base, the fort at Desmasi Laman. Unfortunately, the Soviets are looking for the weapon as well. You have to get to it before they do. Bring it back here. There's a photo of the target on your iDroid. One more thing. Apparently one of the Hamid fighters survived. He's missing, but if you can find him, he might lead us to the target. Good luck, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
A Soviet relay base. Think there's something in there that could lead us to the honeybee?
Штаб, это КП. Понадеялся огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ, но потеряли врага. Франкфурт все еще прячется по. Соблюдайте осторожность. Прием.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from his machine gun could cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
What happened? Boss!
You need to retrieve the new U.S. military weapon known as the Honeybee. It should be hidden somewhere in Smasy Fort. There's a photo of the Honeybee on your iDroid.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination.
That's Marseille Fort, to Marseille Le Mans. Now to find the honeybee. Is that prisoner the Hamid survivor? I'm guessing the Soviets are making him take them to the honeybee.
Some will set shortly. Please select a strike point. Support helicopter requested.
need to retrieve the new U.S. military weapon known as the Honeybee. It should be hidden somewhere in Smasei Fort. There's a photo of the Honeybee on your iDroid.
You have arrived at your destination.
At Smasei Fort, to Smasei Laman. Now to find the Honeybee.
Sun will set shortly. Please select a strike point. Support helicopter requested. Please select a drop point. Please specify a project.
This is B-Quad. Approaching position. Всем боевым группам, это КП. Все огневые силы против вражеского вертолета.
Support
This is
helicopter
B-Quad.
has
I have
arrived.
arrived at marker. Cover fire. In hot. Prioritizing elimination. Mayday! Mayday! Cannot maintain altitude. Controls non-responsive. P1 down. P1.
Shot down the chopper. Already a backup chopper. Call it from your iDroid.
Please select a strike point. Support helicopter requested.
КП! КП, это 110! Под снайперским огнем! Прием! Это КП, понял! Найти вражеского снайпера и снять его! Есть связи! КП, это 110! Вижу вражеского снайпера! Жду указаний! Прием! Это КП, понял! Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по противнику! Конец связи! This is B-Quad. Approaching position. Всем боевым группам, это КП. Все огневые силы против вражеского вертолета.
Support
This is
helicopter
B-Quad.
has
I have
arrived.
arrived at marker. Cover fire. B-Quad is in hot. Find cover. Всем боевым группам, это КП. Все подразделения на боевые позиции. Повторяю, все подразделения на боевые позиции. Prioritizing elimination of enemy threats. out, boss!
Please select
This is
and drop
P1!
supplies
Taking too many
requested.
hits! I gotta pull out!
Supply drop complete.
Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по цели! Прием! Это Зоя-1! Он понял! Подготовка к минометному огню! Конец связи!
That prisoner you extracted was the meat survivor. The guy's a mute, but he pointed out the whereabouts of the honeybee on the map. It's on your iDroid. Head on over there and retrieve it.
Please select a strike point. Support helicopter requested.
Обследуйте сектор, но осторожно, конец связи. This is B-Quad. Approaching position.
Support
This is
helicopter
B-Quad.
has
I have
arrived.
arrived at marker. Cover fire. In hot. B-Quad is in hot. Find cover. Не можем никого к вам прислать. Постарайтесь справиться сами. Конец связи. Target acquired. In hot.
Extraction
chopper from your
arrived at
iDroid.
Mother Base.
You are not to use the honeybee. The order was to recover it with
Development
its
project
ammunition.
has been added. Please select a landing zone. Please select a landing zone. Landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
You secured the target. Now you just need to bring it back. Call the chopper from your iDroid. You are not to use the honeybee. The order was to recover it with its ammunition.
You look well rested, big boss. My, how you've changed. You became a demon for such little weapons as that? Well, I'm sure you'll see the bigger picture eventually. If you get out of here alive. Rest in peace this time. I'll see you in hell, boss.
What the hell was that thing? It was huge. What's he doing to that soldier? Damn it, they're everywhere. Those are too fast. If he had a homing weapon. Boss, it's time to see what the honeybee can do. About that bonus now. CIA's instructions. Bring it back exactly how you found it. The mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Support helicopter requested.
P-Pod is in hot!
Alright, get in! Time to go!
Exfiltrated hot zone.
Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. That was rough. Thanks for getting us through it. So this unit in the mist, their speed, the way they jump, it's not human. And those deformities,
They attacked the Soviets, too.
and that Grim Reaper look-alike in charge of them. That giant thing that carried him off. What the hell are they?
Cipher.
And what do they want? What's their objective? Why Afghanistan? There's one more thing troubling me.
What happened to the Hamid?
Exactly. Whole squads of hardened Mujahideen killed without a fight, and no trace of BC weaponry. What does it all mean?
That's what we're here to find out.
Yeah, right. If we really need to know, the truth will reveal itself. Even if it's ugly. Boss, I'm creating a new intel team to support you in our areas of operation. Members of this team will head out into the field and conduct reconnaissance. Knowing the strength of an enemy force beforehand will help you carry out missions more smoothly. We may also learn something about the skull-faced man. So boss, that brings me to assigning staff to the intel team. There might be guys already assigned to other teams who are more suited to the intel team. Go ahead and reassign them as you see fit. The dog you brought back. There'll come a day when he'll be ready to join you on missions. But you know, he gets lonely easily. You should come visit him every once in a while. Get back to Mother Base.
that? Now that's discipline. Following orders like a real diamond dog. Soon he'll be... Hey, no, stay! Stay! Did it! Go!
No, maybe not yet.
But soon.
Soon.
We've had some new job offers come in. I've selected the ones I'd like you to handle and added them to the list. Take a look on your iDroid. The more missions you complete, the more we can expand Mother Base.